Hello friends, sometimes people ask me about which is the best car for Leh Ladakh road trip, or sometimes they may already have a car and want to know if that car is the best car for their upcoming trip to Ladakh. Are you also looking out to find answers to such questions while planning your upcoming trip in that region? Well, so far I have covered a lot of topics on self-drive road trip to Ladakh, including the most important tips and what things you shall carry on that trip. But today, in this Express FAQ series on traveling to Ladakh, I'm going to tell you in detail about what is the best car for a Leh Ladakh self-drive trip. So, let's get started. Well, my friends, there is nothing as such called best car for Leh Ladakh road trip. A lot of factors depend upon calling any car the best car for one or the other trip. You should understand that driver sitting behind the wheels matters the most, and which car you have for Leh Ladakh road trip is just a matter of commute option. I have seen people making Leh Ladakh road trip in cars like Tata Nano to Range Rover, and just by saying these two names, you can easily see the diversity which I am referring to over here. Hence, in my honest opinion, no one car is the best car for a Leh Ladakh road trip. The man or the woman behind the wheels is what that matters most. It still does not answer your question, right? Well, let us talk about some of the most important qualities and characteristics that you should look into a car so that you can consider it the best car for Leh Ladakh road trip. Firstly, whenever you plan a road trip to Leh Ladakh or any remote Himalayan region, what is the best option is that you choose a car that has a high ground clearance. It will help you overcome a lot of bad sections on the road with potholes or stones or landslides, and above all those dreaded water crossings that you will find on your Leh Ladakh road trip. Just by having a high ground clearance vehicle, you will ease out a lot of tensions from the adventure so that you can enjoy the Ladakh trip in a better way. I have already talked a lot about this topic in my video on making a self-drive trip to Ladakh in a small car like a sedan or a hatchback. You can refer that video over here. Second thing to look out for any car is that it should be spacious enough to carry your entire luggage. Now, it all depends upon how many people are traveling with you, how many days do you have for the trip, or what kind of traveler are you? Are you a light packer or a heavy packer? And finally, what is the theme of your trip? By theme, I mean like, are you doing a camping trip to Ladakh, or are you doing a family trip to Ladakh, or is it a general trip? So a small car with couple of people can be sufficient, but if you have a larger group, then better have an SUV so that luggage can be carried for everyone. Thirdly, you should look out for a car which is comfortable enough so that you do not get tired on this long journey. If you have watched all my videos so far, then you may already know that a Ladakh self-drive trip may range from about 10 to 15 days if you want to make some sense of your trip. So it will always be helpful to have a car which gives you comfort while driving, as well as for the passengers who are traveling with you. And finally, one last important thing that you should look out for any car while selecting for Leh Ladakh road trip is that it should be in good mechanical condition. The car that you select should have less probability of giving you a mechanical trouble in Leh Ladakh journey and shall not leave you stranded in the middle of nowhere. On such a note, like in case of any mechanical failure, if you own a Maruti or a Mahindra vehicle, you are already at an advantage. The spare parts as well as the mechanics for Marutis and Mahindras are easy to find in Ladakh, Spiti Valley, Zanskar, as a lot of local vehicles are of these brands only. So friends, instead of calling out any particular car a best car for Leh Ladakh road trip, I gave you 4 reasons or characteristics that plays a very crucial role in calling any car the best car for Leh Ladakh road trip. On a similar note of calling out a single car, I specifically get a lot of questions about, is Innova car a good car for Leh Ladakh road trip or not? Well, like I said before, a lot of things depends upon who is behind the wheel in the car and what kind of experience the driver has in driving in such remote conditions of Ladakh and Spiti Valley. Still, in my honest opinion, I will say that Innova is just a suitable car but not the best car or a great option. Well, if the person driving Innova is an amateur, then there are high chances that the car will get stuck in a deep water crossing or a landslide. Both of these things require a high ground clearance vehicle and good driving skills to negotiate them. Over the past few years of my Trans-Himalayan travel experience, the majority of vehicles that I have seen getting stuck in water crossings or landslides or slush sections are mostly sedans or hatchbacks or Innovas. So Innova car is just good as long as you have good driving skills and the person who is behind the wheels has a good experience of driving on such roads. And friends, don't get me wrong, there is no doubt that Innova offers the best comfort level on long road trips like Ladakh or Zanskar than any other car in that same segment. It is precisely the reason why Innova is so popular among taxis. Hence, if you are hiring an Innova as a taxi, then you should not have any issues at all because the driver behind the wheel will be quite experienced in driving in those road conditions. So friends, this was all I wanted to tell you about what is the best car for a Leh Ladakh road trip. I hope by now you have a clear idea of what exactly to look out for a car before finalizing it for your Leh Ladakh road trip. In my next video, I'm going to compare traveling by a tempo traveler or hiring multiple taxis for your Ladakh trip. So stay tuned my friends. Now in the end, if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you need any help or have any questions on your upcoming trip to the Himalayas, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help you out right away. Till then my friends, Jule and please keep our Himalayas clean.